Hey everybody, and welcome back to another One of Everything Wednesdays replacement series, or One of Everything Wednesdays Mr. B Shelf Edition, where we're opening up one of all of the packs that I kind of have just kicking around. These are all sets that I have multiple packs of, just kind of like in either open boxes or open bundles or open pre-release kits or just that kind of stuff. Like I just have a hodgepodge of things, and we're just gonna open them up. And we're just gonna start randomly with like whatever set starts on the top here, and let's get into it. So we got Industrad Midnight Hunt is first, and if you're new to the series, welcome. Well, everything we open in this series that's worth $1 or more ends up in our patron pile, which is a pile of cards that gets given away to our patrons every month. They get one card from the pile for every month after their first month of being a patron. So essentially, that's just how that works. We've got our commons here. Nothing of note there out of there. I don't believe there's any commons that we need to pull out. There's a couple commons and uncommons in Midnight Hunt that do have $1 value to them. None of these are those, so it doesn't look like these are the ones we're going to need to be worried about. Kessig Naturalist, and then our rare is a Gisa Glorious Resurrector, which is pretty sweet. The prices will come up in the top right corner for the rares, foils, that kind of stuff. Things of note. If I do miss anything, please let me know in the comments below. We got a nice land there, and we did get a foil Candlelight Cavalry with an insect token and a checklist card. All right, we got Core 2013 here. Some of you might remember this was a series that I was doing way back where I was cracking 3 packs of these and seeing what we find to add them to my collection. We got an Essence Drain, Avon Squire, Fastwood Gorger, Arbor Elf. It's not a bad little common. None of those commons I think are anything in particular that we need to be worried about. We got a Roaring Primadox as our first uncommon. Second uncommon is a Cower in Fear. Then we got a Jace's Phantasm, which is not a bad little card. And then of course our rare for the pack is Voidstalker, which is a little 2/1 fly. Not even, it looks like it should be flying, right? But it's not flying. Look at it. Doesn't that look like it should be a flyer? It definitely looks like it should be a flyer, in my opinion. Anyway, it's a little 2/1 for 2 that says put Voidstalker and target creature on top of their owner's libraries. Then those players shuffle their library. So it lets you just kind of like dump somebody else's creature into their deck. And we got a nice little swamp and just a checklist garbage card thing ad that just has some tidbits on it, I guess. Next up is of course Dungeons and Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. Here in the common slot we know we've got Deadly Dispute. That's basically the only common we need to be looking for there. We don't see any, unfortunately. There we got a You Met in a Tavern as the first uncommon. Second uncommon is a Guild Thief. Then 50 Feet of Rope, you and your hawking rope. We got Zalto Fire Giant Duke as our rare. So there you go. Prices in the top corner. And then we got a foil Celestial Unicorn in the showcase border, which is pretty snazzy. And then, oh look, another garbage card with a mountain. Kamigawa next. Now these are the Japanese style packs, so the rare and stuff is on the front. So you got to do the Kansas City Shuffle for these. But the easiest way with this is that you know that this is where the uncommons start. So you just have to dish them backwards like that. And then there you go. You've got it nicely sorted for you. Again, commons here in this not so exciting, unfortunately. Boseiju Reaches Skyward. Now there are some really good commons and stuff in a lot of these sets. They're just not worth over $1, so we're not going to showcase them in this series. Web Spinner Cuff, Enormous Energy Blade. Look at how gigantic that is. And our rare. Oh, it's not. Wait, it's not our rare. That's right. That's our third uncommon, because we did technically got 4 uncommons in this because we got the saga that was an uncommon. Gloom Shrieker. And then our rare is a Tatsunari Toad Rider, a fun little commander. So there you go. Who doesn't like to do frogs and stuff? Another foil. That's 3 foils. We're 3 for 3 on foils here. We got an Acquisition Octopus, and we got a nice Woodblock Forest. We'll take that. And there's our Rat Rogue. All right. Kelpine is next. Let's see if we can get this pack open. Why is this giving me such grief? There. Look at that. Little strip of plastic off there. Again, Kelpine. Nothing in the uncommons worth too much. Snakeskin Veil's a very good combat trick, of course. But we got a nice showcase Carder, which is a good little commander as well. So we'll put that down here with the lands for now. I don't think it's over $1 or anything, but it's still just a cool little card. We got a Hailstorm Valkyrie. We got a Doomscar Titan, and our rare is, the Blood Sky Massacre, which is a saga. So, of course, this is one that creates a 2/3 Demon Berserker. And then whenever a Berserker attacks this turn, you draw a card and lose a life. And then you can add 1 red mana for each Berserker you control until end of turn. You don't lose this mana as steps and phases end. That's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. All right, we got a Sulphurous Mire. Cool. And we got another foil, and this is a foil showcase Isika, God of the Tree. So that is a foil prismatic bridge, which is hilarious. So there you go. That's pretty nonsense, isn't it? It sure is. I mean, I guess we go ahead and put that over there. I don't know how much that's going to come in at, but I'm sure it's not cheap. So that's pretty cool. Nice. That's a nice little hit for us. We got Strix Haven next. Again, nothing in the commons I don't think we need to worry about. I mean, I think it's going to be hard for us to beat that foil Asika showcase, but we'll see. Divide by Zero, Decisive Denial, Honor Troll, and our rare for the pack is another mythic. We got a Magma Opus, which is not a bad little mythic as well. Little instant for 8. That deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets, and then you tap 2 target permanents and create a 4/4 and then draw 2 cards. Or you can discard it for blue, red, or a combination of those 2 and create a treasure token. So that's not too shabby. And we got, of course, our Mystical Archive card, which is Strategic Planning, which is not too shabby at all. We'll take that one as well. And there's our treasure token. Next up, Dominaria United. Now, again, this is, another Japanese pack. So you got to do the Kansas City Shuffle here, but we don't know where things are. So we got to go like that's the easiest way to do that. You count 9 commons, move them to the front, and then just start putting them on the back, right? Because if you have a foil, you have 9 commons, not 10. But if you don't have a foil, you've just put the 10th common on the back anyway. So you see what I'm saying? That's the easiest way to make sure that things are not out of order. So again, commons here from Dominaria. Nothing we need to really worry about too much. Some very good cards in Dominaria in the commons. Very good and limited. We got a Fires of Victory. We've got a Elvish Hydromancer. A Walking Bulwark. And then our rare is a Showcase Squee, Dubious Monarch. We'll take that. That's pretty sweet. And we got a foil rare showcase, Radadrobik. Yeah, that's the one. And a nice little showcase island too. Wow. We've gotten a lot of foils so far. We've hit 5 foils so far out of what? 8 packs? 6 packs, something like, or 7 or 8 packs. How many we got left? 2. We've done 7 booster packs and we've hit 5 foils, so that's not too shabby. Now again, we're here on Nuka Pena. Again, no commons I don't think that we need to be too worried about. We've got Whack. Tainted Indulgence is over $1, I think, or like close to it, so that's pretty cool. We'll put that down here. Riveter's Decoy. And then our rare for the pack is Undercover Operative, which is a great little card for your Gyruda Copies Clones deck, right? And then we got a nice Plains, so we'll take that. And then we got one of these weird token cards. All right, Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan specifically. Do you think we'll find a nice Pitiless Plunderer in the uncommon slot? Who knows? Let's find out together. Again, commons, I don't think there's anything too crazy that we need to be worried about. If there is, let me know below in the comments if I missed something. We got a Stormfleet Swashbuckler, Relentless Raptor, Everdawn Champion, so no Pitiless Plunderer for us, unfortunately. And we got a Champion of Dusk as our rare for the pack, so that's not a bad little vampire. We'll take that. And then we got a Mountain and a Sapperling. So I mean, we're so far we're 50% right on foils, which is not too shabby. 1 foil for every 2 packs is pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Okay, again, this is Guilds of Ravnica. I don't think there's too much in the common slot we need to be too worried about. Uncommons, there might be some stuff here. Rock Charger, Thought Erasure, this was the bane of my existence when this set came out, because everybody was playing this card in Standard. It was just like, it was in every deck. Any deck that ran blue or black basically was splashing this card. It was very silly, and it just was always there. Sprouting Renewal, or Sprouting Renewal, and then our rare is Expansion Explosion, which was a great card in Limited. This card blew a lot of folks out in Limited. So there you have it. That's our rare. And then we got a Selesnya Guildgate and an Elf Knight. So we did it. We hit 5 foils out of 10 packs, which is not too bad. We hit 2 mythics, which is pretty decent. And we hit a bunch of other cool stuff that might go off to our patrons. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.